I'm cold. What am I doing, man? It's like 50 degrees. It's not like the worst temperature ever for riding, but I'm not like really prepared for it because I'm wearing just like a pretty thick hoodie and my MBT gloves, which are definitely better than like my other dirt bike gloves, but I still have not really picked like the most warm outfit today. So now I'm like full tucking, but I feel like if I'm gonna be full tucking to stay warm, I might as well be going fast so I don't look like a dork. I strategically wore a backpack too, my Nyan geared backpack, use code Jared, or Jar70. Strategically wore the backpack, that way the hoodie doesn't lift from the wind, and it also kind of just keeps my back warm. But like my chest is a lot colder than I expected it to be, so, Anyway, today's gonna be kind of like some yap sesh, and I'm gonna just ride around and just, you know, I don't know. Check out this private road, dude. Sora AI. Sora AI clip. Wow, AI is so good, bro. It's crazy. Honestly amazing what AI could do these days. Shots fired! Shots fired! Anyway, if y'all like that AI clip, make sure to go ahead and drop a like, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100,000 before the end of the year. It's probably too big of a goal, but it might not be. I don't know. I thought 50,000 wasn't going to be possible. Here we are, 77,000, I think. 77,177 as of earlier when I checked, I'm pretty sure. Shout out to all of you, by the way. Thank you. Thank you very much for supporting and watching, and I think I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go up that dirt road I just saw. Yeah, big shout outs to all the people who watch. Thank you for subscribing. But today I kind of just wanted to talk about like kind of the differences between like a more premium helmet versus like a cheaper helmet, like $300 range to like $500 to like $700 range. And I've never had, oh dang it, it was right there. Crap. I want to go up there. My bike sounds weird. I know everybody says I'm just tripping, but I feel like I'm not. Nah, tell me I'm tripping, dude. This does not sound right. Like, I swear it sounds worse every time I ride it. This sounds noisy. Hold on, let me just plug it for a second. Like, I don't know. It makes a lot of noise. But I definitely feel like I hear like a like tickier tick to it. I don't know. I could just be having an exhaust leak starting again. I'm gonna hope that's all it is. Yeah, so I've never owned a like more expensive helmet until just recently. I actually got it claims to be like a $700 helmet that I got for like $300. It's a shark helmet. I might have fell victim to like the kind of the scam of marking the price up higher than it really is supposed to be, and then giving a discount. All right, that's the road that I'm trying to get to. I don't know if this said anything about private property, but I don't think it did. Ooh, I think it's kind of muddy. I might be cooked. Oh my gosh, look at this terrain! I gotta get on this side of it right now or else I'll be cooked. I also gotta watch out for any like deep rocks because I don't want to bust my oil pan. I'm also kind of worried about nails, but not too worried. It'd be a good time to plug the fact that I have an affiliate link for Giraffe Tools Power Washer, because I'm probably gonna have to power wash the bike after this. Alright, we're gonna have to commit now. No turning back. Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Imagine I get to the top and there's like a way easier way of getting up here. I mean, it'd be nice for getting out at least. Huh. Not really much up here. Am I like a scrapyard? Hey, speaking of helmets, look at that! It's a freaking helmet right there. Guess somebody didn't want that one. Alright, please. think I just barely made it. This is wild. Well, let's see if we can get out going this way. This is kind of crazy. There's really not like a better way. Like, surely there's got to be a better way of getting back here. Unless none of this is used anymore. I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily look like anything's been like recently touched, but I really don't know. Tell you what though, this might make for a good thumbnail. Or it might not, but just gonna pull one real quick just in case. Hopefully I don't get shot while I'm out here. That would really suck. Ooh, into white shoes. Oh, damn, that was more muddy than I thought. Rip. I'll see if I can find some grass. What is over here? Because it looks like it drops down. We have not established much on the topic of the helmets, but I hope that's not a police helicopter over there. Anyway, point where I'm trying to get to, my new helmet. I've never like felt like I could really justify the price of like $700 for a helmet. And I still don't exactly know if I can. Wow, he's coming right towards me, huh? I don't think it has anything to do with me. Unless he circles right here. Nah, I think we're good. Yeah, I still don't really know if I could justify the $700 price range, because like the differences between like my AGV K1 that I'm wearing right now to supposedly $700 shark helmet, which is probably really more like $500, and I kind of like got baited with the $700 price markup. Still was cheap compared to like any pre Black Friday sale or whatever, but I just think that the discount was like a bit inflated, you know, so I thought I was getting like a really good deal, and it was really just kind of like, it's like half off still, but you know, I don't know. Point being though, the differences between the helmet so far, I really like the helmet. The wind noise is actually pretty incredible. The difference between like my $300 helmets, like my KYT R2R, my Voss helmets, my AGV, like ooh, that's muddy. Never mind. Every helmet I've ever had has been roughly in the $300 price range. Because that's about the max that I'm like willing to spend. But like, oh gosh, that was sludgy. That was so sludgy. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to hit that power washer today. Shout out Giraffe Tools for sending me one. Why does it sound, I can't tell if it's, oh, it's probably rocks that I'm throwing up that sound so rough. Alright, we're gonna take this way. This seems like a more gentle route. What type of helmet is that? I don't know. Probably got it from the last biker that came out here exploring where he shouldn't be. Got his ass. I'm sorry that I'm not staying on topic very well, but yeah, the wind noise difference is pretty wild. I can kind of go about as fast as I want and still hear my Cardo, which is pretty crazy. I know at least at one point where I was really still paying attention to whether I could hear it or not, I was going like 140 and it was still pretty good because the wind noise is so much better in that helmet. But definitely around like the 100-mile-an-hour range, I start to lose the ability to hear anything in like my other cheaper helmets. So yeah. Now the only thing is, I still like the way that this shark helmet looks. But I will say that like my KYT R2R helmet looks way cooler in my opinion. I love how that helmet looks. The only problem is like, I actually kind of wanted to just get another one. The reason that I was buying another helmet instead of continuing to use the one I had is because I crashed in that one in my scooter video on the go-kart track. Oh! Which, by the way, barely anybody watched it. That video is such a banger. You should definitely go watch it. But yeah, they didn't have, like, they're all out of stock in my size. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna just look around at other options, because I really would like to have like a better helmet when it comes to wind noise, because I never wear earplugs or anything. And I also have a new Cardo now, which I have an affiliate link for that as well if anybody needs a Cardo. But I wanted to be able to hear people better, because every time I would talk to anybody through my Cardo, I never could understand what anybody's saying, which I already have a problem anyway with like word comprehension. So my ability to like tell what people are saying, for some reason I never like really know what they're saying unless it's like very, very clear and obvious. So yeah, having the new Cardos definitely helped with that already, because I could just hear so much better. But also the new Cardo, I'll be able to record voices now, which I wasn't able to do with my older Gen 1. And I can't do with my Senna either. But now with the Pack Talk Pro, I can like record the voice comm basically. I kind of want to start making stuff where I like talk to people more often, because I just think videos like that are fun and interesting. But sometimes it's really like hard, or like it's really time consuming to edit like 2 POVs. So if I just have my POV, but I can at least hear what they're saying, that would like improve the video a lot more whenever I ride with people. We'll be doing some of that soon. But yeah, more points on the helmet. The helicopter is still here. I wonder what he's doing. Yeah, more points on the helmet. Not only is the wind noise better, but like the quality feel of the helmet is definitely a little better. The padding is nice. So like compared to my R2R, my KYT R2R, the padding on the Shark helmet's a lot better. Although I wouldn't exactly say that the padding is like significantly better than my AGV. My AGV, I feel like, has a little like softer padding than the KYT does. So increase in padding, increase in it's also probably a better safety rated helmet. It's DOT and FMIS, I think. So it's not ECE, but I think I heard that FMIS or whatever is still a good rating. So hopefully that's true. Dang, I still got mud on the J's. Really need to get in the grass and clean my shoes off, especially before I do any more foot brake work. I don't want to be slipping off. But yeah, so if you've ever wondered if getting a higher end helmet's actually worth the money, I'd say just wait for a Black Friday sale and test it out and like see if you like it, you know. Just because a helmet's expensive doesn't always mean that it's gonna be like significantly better though, like in every aspect, especially like wind noise and stuff like that. Like you could spend a lot of money on a race helmet and the wind noise is gonna be like terrible. I tried to look up the helmet that I was buying a little bit before making the purchase, and I actually don't remember. I might have got distracted and not really found out that much about it before I bought it. But look at all them planes! Wow. Holy shekma. Is that a private jet landing right now? I think I low-key didn't realize that this is like an airport right here. I've passed this and seen the planes before, but I guess I like didn't actually realize that was an airstrip, so that's cool. Next on the Yap Sesh, I hit 10k trophies on Clash Royale finally, so that's sick. It was a long grind, it was very difficult. I basically had to get pretty much everything in my deck to be level 14 and 15. I might still have some level 13 stuff, I don't remember. But last time I talked about it, I still had like level 12 stuff in my deck, and I don't have that anymore. The economy rework actually helped me a little bit because it made it to where I could upgrade like quite a few more of my cards, because I finally had enough cards and I had the gold for it, which I had kind of started saving up gold for it once I heard about the economy rework coming out. It's gonna be a green light, man. I feel bad because like I don't know if anybody else is like trying to turn right here, but yeah, people ask me what I use too. I use Giant Graveyard. I don't use Mega Knight, but honestly, bro, if my Mega Knight was maxed out, I probably would go back to, like, if I had like the right type of deck to use it, I would just use the meta. I don't even care. Like, I don't care if I make the game miserable for other people. I just need my trophy count to be bigger, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, using Giant Graveyard kind of sucks because like that's what I was like using, I guess, at the time when I had got to like 5k trophies. So that was the only thing I had been like primarily upgrading. So I just kind of stuck with it once I came back to the game because I don't know, it's a pretty simple deck to use, but the only thing that sucks is like it's a bit outdated. So the cards that are in the game now kind of make it difficult to use. I really have to be smart about like how I play it, kind of, because it's really easy to overcommit and not be able to afford anything, because I think it's like a 3.9 average cost or something. I can't remember. It's expensive though. Like almost everything's like I think the cheapest card is like 3, which is arrows and minions, and then we got 4 and 5 elixir for everything else pretty much. Giant Graveyard Witch. I was using guards, but I started using Skeleton Army because I have the Evo for that, and I don't have like Evo Snowball, so I was only utilizing one Evo spot, which was my Witch. So yeah. Next up, I think I need to max out the Evo credit card. That'll probably help me be better at that game. But what's up, Paul Reese? What we got going on over here? What are they looking at? I don't know if I've ever looked over that ledge. I guess there's like a little creek, which actually, you know what, that would make sense because the river that I like, or creek or whatever you want to call it, that I dropped my R7 in is like down this way a ways, and probably runs from where they were looking all the way down there. Interesting. Some other exciting news: Riley's Power Sports won his first jiu-jitsu match. It's the first time he's competed, and he won. Oh, here he goes. Cross collar choke from crucifix. Armbar. I think he's got an armbar. Oh, he's out. For his bracket, so that's pretty sick. He did a gi tournament. He was gonna do gi and no gi, but nobody signed up for no gi. But he was like super worn out by the end of it, so he was kind of glad nobody signed up anyway. Pretty cool, man. Riley teaches us jiu-jitsu on Wednesdays. He just basically takes what he learns in class and comes back, and every Wednesday we have a couple friends who go over there. It's pretty small. It's actually just, it's really just me, Riley, one of our other stunner friends, and one of Riley's brothers. But it's super fun. Some point in the near future, I'm gonna probably sign up for his gym too, because I go pretty far with what Riley's taught me, but not as far as I want to go. Competing looks super fun, so I'd honestly like to join the gym, get pretty good, and probably do a tournament myself at some point. Plus the gym teaches Muay Thai, which I've actually been like, I have like a little bit of striking knowledge, but I don't have like the experience to where, like, I know how to throw a hit to like have power. Well, I set my highest record. But I don't have the experience to like have footwork and head work and stuff like that would like help me to not get hit as much if I did fight somebody. So I'd like to learn. I'd like to kind of do the Muay Thai classes too if I signed up for that gym. It'd be pretty fun. Dang, it stinks. Blech. Ooh, a little bit of slide action. I wonder how long I've been recording. Dang, I've been yapping for 27 minutes. Yapping for 27 minutes. I feel like I haven't talked about anything. I've talked about like 3 things, dude. Oh, that's another thing I was kind of thinking about yapping about, is there might be a possibility of me being ADHD. Now, I'm not really one to claim it because I don't really like the whole self-diagnosing thing and like everybody just having an excuse for the way that they act. Like, oh, I watched a TikTok that said if you do this, you're autistic, so, you know, my bad for being a piece of shit, I'm just autistic. You know, I hate when people do that. Like, I feel like mainly it's girls. They'll just do something just absolutely brain dead. Well, I'm autistic, so I don't like having like cop-out excuses for that. If I am autistic or I am ADHD or whatever, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really excuse like certain behavior. And it's always like self-diagnosed people using it as their reasoning too. Because like people that are autistic and you can tell they're autistic, they don't ever, I've never seen one of them say they were autistic. And in fact, there was some really unlikable people in high school that had autism, and I had no idea. I just thought they were super unlikable. And then like once I found out later, I felt kind of bad because like, oh, like they just like don't understand like social cues, and that's why. But like I didn't know, and they never just went around and were like, oh, my bad for being a kid, I'm autistic. You know, like they don't, like the ones who like really got it, I feel like they don't ever like use it as an excuse for anything, probably because they actually don't even understand the social cues enough to realize that people are like feeling some type of way and that they need to like kind of give them an explanation to why they did what they did, you know. With these other people, I feel like they're just like, I don't know, I just feel like it's one of those, I'm a Capricorn type of bullshit, and I'm not vibing with it. But yeah, so both of my brothers are ADHD, like medically diagnosed, and were given medication for it when they were younger, and I'm the only one who wasn't. And I think what happened was both of my brothers didn't like school and nothing about it interested them, but I think like rather than me being distracted all the time, I somewhat like hyper focused, because it seems like that's kind of the two things with ADHD is like either Well, it's like everything distracts you unless you're interested in what you're doing. And if you're like really interested in what you're doing, then you kind of can like focus extra hard. At least that's what holy moly, I can't see anything. At least that's what I think I understand about it. If that's true and that's the case, that's probably why they didn't think I had ADHD, because I kind of like hyper focused in school a little more, really just like tunnel visioned on what I was doing, because like I had pretty good grades and like it's pretty good in school. But the things that like looking back where it's like, oh, maybe I did have ADHD, it's like, you know, if the room is quiet and I'm trying to like take a test, if I hear like even like one tiny little noise, one pencil drop, one little cough, I have to like reread the whole question. But I'm like, what did it say? And I'd read a question like 4 times trying to just figure out what it was even asking me, because I just keep getting distracted and like can't focus on the question. And so like when it came to test taking, or like teachers would be like, oh, if you want to listen to music while you work, you could do that. And like I couldn't. Like if I was gonna put in headphones, I would need like to just play like the sound of dead silence, because I can't like focus on my work with like a distracting noise like music. So it's things like that where I just thought like, oh, you know, these people like it and I just don't. Like I just thought I just like didn't like certain things. But as it turns out, I might have been ADHD, I don't know. And I thought that like maybe I developed it, maybe I didn't have it and then I developed it, because just getting a phone like destroyed my attention span. Because like I was fine, like I was kind of better as a kid because I didn't have a distraction like that as available. Although I guess the distraction that I used to have when I was a kid was I would just daydream really bad. Like I would daydream all the time. Teacher would be like explaining something and I'd just be daydreaming, and then I'd be like, all right, now get to work. And I'm like, hold on, what do we do? So yeah, I don't know. And then I think like having the phone, it just like kind of just like faded my imagination away a little bit, because then instead of just imagining things that were more interesting than school, I could just have a phone and doom scroll on TikTok. So yeah, I think it kind of screwed me, honestly, but I guess it kind of revealed that I might have that. The autism though, I think is kind of a stretch, but I don't know. This is a closed road sort of AI. I can't see the road. Golly! The sun is crazy, dude. It's actually blinding me. Blinded by the light. I wish I knew more song lyrics. I always gotta wing it, because I never really know what they're saying. Well, this didn't get me where I wanted to go. I did not find a way out of here. This was such a waste of time. Oh, get him, yeah, get him, yeah. Anyway, I think this video has already been like a lot of more yapping than I expected it to be, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe. I'm not gonna sit here